Hello everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be telling you a ghost story. It's a long one, so get comfortable. This story is about a young woman named Sarah who moves into an old house with her husband and son. The house is beautiful, but it has a dark history. It's said that a woman was murdered there many years ago, and her ghost still haunts the halls. At first, Sarah doesn't believe the stories. But then, strange things start to happen. She hears noises at night, sees shadows out of the corner of her eye, and finds objects moved around the house. Her son, Billy, also starts to see things. He tells Sarah about a woman in a white dress who stands in the doorway of his bedroom at night. Sarah is terrified. She doesn't know what to do. She tries to talk to her husband about it, but he doesn't believe her. He thinks she's just imagining things. One night, Sarah is awakened by a noise. She gets out of bed and goes to investigate. She follows the noise to the attic. The attic is dark and dusty, and Sarah can barely see. She feels her way around, and then she feels something cold brush against her hand. Sarah screams. She turns on the light and sees the woman in the white dress. The woman's face is pale and her eyes are empty. She stares at Sarah with a cold, dead gaze. Sarah runs out of the attic and back to her bedroom. She locks the door and hides under the covers. She's so scared that she can't breathe. The next morning, Sarah tells her husband what happened. But he still doesn't believe her. He tells her that she's just having nightmares. Sarah is desperate. She doesn't know what to do. She's trapped in a house with a ghost. Sarah tried to ignore the ghost, but it was impossible. The ghost was always there, watching her. Sarah couldn't sleep at night, and she was always on edge. She started to lose weight, and her hair started to fall out. One day, Sarah's son, Billy, went missing. Sarah searched the entire house, but she couldn't find him. She called the police, but they couldn't find him either. Sarah was distraught. She didn't know what to do. She thought that the ghost had taken Billy. That night, Sarah had a dream. In the dream, the ghost of the woman in the white dress appeared to her. The ghost told Sarah that she had taken Billy. She said that she was angry at Sarah for living in her house. The ghost told Sarah that she would give Billy back to her, but only if Sarah did something for her. The ghost told Sarah that she wanted Sarah to kill her husband. Sarah woke up in a cold sweat. She couldn't believe what the ghost had asked her to do. But she also knew that she couldn't let the ghost keep Billy. Sarah decided that she would do whatever it took to get her son back. She waited until her husband was asleep, and then she smothered him with a pillow. The next morning, Sarah called the police and told them that her husband had died in his sleep. The police didn't suspect anything. They thought it was a natural death. That night, the ghost of the woman in the white dress appeared to Sarah again. She told Sarah that she had kept her promise and that she had brought Billy back. Sarah was overjoyed to see her son again. She hugged him tightly and told him how much she loved him. Sarah and Billy left the house the next day. They moved to a new town and started a new life. But Sarah never forgot what had happened. She knew that the ghost would always be with her. Sarah and Billy lived happily in their new home for many years. But Sarah never forgot the ghost of the woman in the white dress. She knew that the ghost would always be with her. One day, Sarah was walking home from the store when she saw the ghost of the woman in the white dress standing on the corner of her street. The ghost smiled at Sarah and waved. Sarah smiled back. She knew that the ghost was finally at peace. That's the end of my ghost story. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more scary stories.